America, we first had Mrs. Lynn Ronthrock, who was our guest choir director. Now with us, we have the pleasure of having a wonderful instructor, a band director that our students have bonded with and have learned so much from. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Scott Lee Atchison and the Honor Band from AASCA.
Okay, so the percussion are going to take a moment to continue getting set up, and I'm going to try not to fall off the stage. First off, I want to thank you for being here and supporting your children and music in this community. I had the opportunity to visit this country about 6 weeks ago for the first time, and had a great time. I just had a great time. The food was amazing. I saw some beautiful places. Went to Tella and was here for quite a while. And it's a great place. Central America is amazing. But the best part, though, was the people, of course, and the students were, unbelievable. They work so hard, and they're very intelligent and creative and talented. And they're just absolutely a dream to teach. I just can't begin to tell you that. I'm from the United States. I love my country in a lot of ways. I really do. But, it's nice to work with students that are so willing and eager to learn. And it's a gift as a teacher that I can't even begin to express how wonderful that is. So just wanted to say that. Hopefully the percussion are ready. The first piece we played was Arabian Dances by Roland Barrett. And the next piece we are playing is See You Again. It's written for, I think, the latest Fast and Furious movie. I have to admit, I've seen approximately none of them. It's just not I missed that boat, I guess. But this is from that movie, and it's fairly well known, I think, in the United States, I hear. But it's new to me, at least. I think that students knew it much better than I did. But we've had a good time. So, with all that being said, here is See You Again. Okay, now for something a little different. This is Amerland by Jacob de Haan, and I assume that he's trying to write in the style of like a Strauss tone poem, but instead of 20 minutes, it's about 2.5. So use your attention spans accordingly, I suppose. As you can tell, I don't really like to speak for a long time. The students would probably tell you that's different. But this is Amerland by Jacob de Haan. The percussion have a little bit of setup to do, so I'm going to need to stall for a moment, just in transparency. The last piece we're going to play is a shortened arrangement for band of The Firebird by Igor Stravinsky. This was basically the first piece by Stravinsky that established him as a world-renowned composer, basically made him famous overnight. And then shortly afterwards, he wrote The Rite of Spring, which was met with basically riots in the concert hall, which now we consider to be one of the greatest pieces of music written in the 20th century, and him to be one of the most influential composers of that period. My wife is a musicologist. She studies the history of music for a living. This is why I have to know these things. And I taught at a place where I was told one day, hey, you're going to teach music history too. And I said, excuse me? I said, yeah, you know what it says on your contract? Other duties as assigned? This is one of those duties. So I can actually talk about these pieces sometimes. Anyway, so this is The Firebird by Igor Stravinsky. It's the last piece that we're going to play in our concert. But before we do that, I just want to take a moment to talk about, of course I'm very biased, the importance of music education. Every child, in my opinion, in my very biased opinion, deserves an opportunity to receive a great music education. It uplifts the soul. It's something that can be very good for students to do with their time instead of maybe other things that they could do with their time. But, I mean, very few people don't like music. My father is one of those people who forever was like, I don't understand why you do this whole music thing. That's silly. Why are you spending all your time on that? And then now, and he's much older now, as am I. He's one of the things he's talked about quite a bit in his later years is how much he really wishes that he'd had a chance to have a musical education. So I just want to take a moment to thank all of you, parents and community members and administrators and teachers, for investing in that opportunity for your children and the students. It's something that's, I can't begin to say what kind of a gift that is. So thank you for that. And the other people that we need to really spend some time thanking, first off, we saw the choir first. My colleague Lynn from the United States, beautiful musician, wonderful person to be around, massive personality. If you have a chance to speak with her, do that. She's awesome, and she's seen so many things musically that I'm incredibly jealous of. And then all the other music teachers that are here that have contributed in different ways, whether they be the directors that have hosted this festival or the directors that have brought their students. Can we take a moment to thank them, please? Believe me, the easiest job in the room is mine. It's the easiest one. They're the ones that deserve all the glory, and of course the students as well. So thank you again.
Thank you so much to our AASCA Honor Band. We're almost ready. We're almost at the end of the program. We have some very important things. Please sit down. I would like to hear from two of you guys. Two of you. Anybody from the Honor Band, would you like to talk? Over there, over there. If you could please. Okay, I have one right here. I'm sorry.
Bueno, buenas noches. Me llamo Esteban López, vengo la del Campo School. Esta noche y estos días he estado muy feliz porque he conocido nuevas personas, he hablado con nuevas personas y me siento muy feliz por eso. He aprendido nuevas cosas.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming tonight. It's a really great experience right now. And first, I'm really thankful to all the people who made this happen, and also to our conductor, Mr. Scott. It was such a great opportunity for us to learn from a great teacher like Mr. Scott, and he have told us lots of stuff throughout 3 days, and we truly loved what we learned, and it was a great opportunity for me to also meet lots of great people around me. Thank you.
So this is the best time to say thank you. I am inviting our superintendent, head of school, Ms. Liliana Jenkins, and our high school principal, Mr. Blake Swenson, up here on stage so that we can present the final thank yous and certificates of participation, because this is a collaborative effort, okay? So first come first, we want to thank our guest directors for such a wonderful festival. The students have said it, they have learned so much from all of them, they have learned from each other, and we would like to bring here up on stage Mrs. Lynn Rothrock and Mr. Scott Lee Atchison.
On behalf of AASCA and all these wonderful students that you made such an impact on over the last 3 days, thank you so much for, accepting our invitation to come here. I know you had a little bit of trouble with planes, but you made it. Thank you so much. It has made such a difference, and I know, we have all learned so much of what we can do in a short amount of time if we work together. Thank you so much. Blake?
Well, I learned that my ears can actually work like that. This was truly wonderful. Thank you so much for your efforts. Thank you, students. This was a wonderful experience in a wonderful facility. Thank you, parents, for sponsoring this. All around, wonderful.
Thank you. And we will proceed with the awards or the participation certificates for the schools. So thank you. But before we go ahead and do that, I would like to thank the organizers of this event, because they have worked so hard, so hard. So I want to bring them up on stage, and just so you can see a little bit, and then they're asking also, when we have the dinner for the students, they would like to get a group picture with all the directors from the different schools. But we would like to thank our organizing committee that they have been working for this festival since the first semester. So Mr. Marco Ferreira, our department head, music department head. Ms. Callie Ann Crouch, our honor choir director and elementary school choir. Mr. Walter Arita, Mr. Edwin Cardona, Mr. Carlos Corrales, Miss Michelle Schneider. Okay. Our ushers are the decanes over here. Give them a round of applause if they have helped you out throughout the program. Ladies, come here. We want to see you. They have worked. They were really sad because they had to miss school to be ushering, but, you know, the sacrifice was worth it. They were really helpful. We had all our teachers on duty. We had everybody on stage back there, Rafael, David, Fernando with the lights and the sound. Mr. Ricardo Frias with our streamlining, communications coordinator, and Cocatel. Our donors, of course, we have the Hyatt, we have Cocatel, who is the company who's doing all the streaming. We have Espresso Americano, Secretaría Hondureña de Turismo. We have Palato Chocolate and Sambos. We had a great time with all of you guys. This happens because of teamwork, and you guys proved that it can't be one person alone.
And let's not forget Vicky. Thank you so much, all of you. What a dream team. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And now we will proceed with awarding all of you who came here, your certificate and your gift from AASCA for the participating schools. We will ask the music director to please come over here and claim your participation plaque.
We would like to first give this award to the Country Day School. Please, if we could join us on stage here. Country Day, Mr. Oscar, thank you so much. A pleasure. Next up, we have Colegio Maya from Guatemala. Thank you so much. Next, if we could have the American Nicaraguan School, please join us. Thank you very much. Next, if we could have the Pan American School from Costa Rica up here, please. Thank you so much. Next we have Mazapan from Ceiba. Next we have EIS from San Pedro. Next we have Freedom High School from San Pedro. And now we have Del Campo from Tegus. And Discovery, please. And now we have the American School ourselves. Please.
So this has been a collaborative effort. It's better together, tied through music. It's always about team. It's always about working together. Competition is great, but working together is awesome. I hope you guys had a wonderful festival. And as is customary in every AASCA, the host school has a special dinner for all the participants, for all the students. So we meet you. You will be at the gym. And there's a special trio who's going to be playing with jazz and everything music for you guys. So we hope you everybody enjoyed the festival, and we're looking forward to the next event. Thank you, everybody. Have safe travels. Safe travels tomorrow.